shoot. Why? Get this fucker, get away from me, fucking... Hey there, and welcome back to Sheriff, where we're pretty much continuing where we left off last time by going through the second day. This is pretty impromptu because I didn't actually record an intro for this part, since I was kind of recording this right after the previous video we watched. So yeah, just quick intro there, and now we can move on to next second day again. Oh, so it's actually just a straight shot night. Oh, good lord. Okay, I was about to say, like, I knew there was gonna be a second day, but I didn't know what it would be like. Well, I mean, I still don't know what's gonna be like. Is it gonna be basically like, I mean, I'm guessing it's still gonna... Oh wait, we actually have mechanics. Huh? False hero. Can you let me open it? Okay, I guess not. Well, I guess it's time to figure it out on our own. Now the question is everyone still active? I'm gonna guess yes. However, there's someone new in the picture that we'll eventually learn about. And at least we get to go through this day much more quickly, instead of having to... Ooh, there we go, new mechanic. It's a circular icon. Is that the only camera with... No, it's not. There's two areas where this mechanic's active. Okay. So I'm gonna, I guess, keep an eye out for whatever might show up there. Next thing you know, I swear, I'm waiting to see whether this painting will actually come to life. Hold on. Where is it? Advertisements. Okay, go back. Wait. Oh my god. There's a lot going on. Wait. No, there it is. Give me back my mask. Mechanic didn't work in general there. The claws. I mean, did you really have to go that far, though? I mean, based on the picture itself, it's gonna be a character with purple horns. Well, this is the character with purple horns. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna tell you what I do. Whoa, wait, what's that? Oh, they took my bloody... What the hell? Also, what do I do there? He did it. Well, you certainly did. Lanrix. Oh my god. So he sent Lanrix to kill me in my dreams? Okay, so he showed up in the office. I tried clicking the button, but nothing happened, and then I died. So I don't know if I was maybe too late. I heard multiple things. Why did it... What the hell? Okay, I don't know why it yanked me out of the cameras from there. That's the first time that's happened to me. But yeah, I'm gonna try and hold it this time around. I don't think I can... Yeah, you can't hold it here. But that has to be it, because... Either it's a lure that I'm supposed to, like, bounce him back and forth, or I have to hold a button down. Either way, the biggest problem is that I keep letting him get to me. Alright, got rid of the claw. Let me just make sure there is no other... Oh, almost missed that. There we go. Oh my god, it was that the whole time. It was that the whole time. Just hold, okay. Well, now that we cracked that code, now let's go back to business. Why? Why did I do that to myself again? Why did I hesitate? Oh god. Why am I so slow? Also, I did this first time I actually saw the claw somewhere else. I did not mean to fire that first shot. Luckily, the sound cue for land rigs is very recognizable. It's literally footsteps on either your left or right side. Put this down. Let me check. Are you in here? No, you're not. Oh, but you're active. Please just show up somewhere that I can find you. I didn't notice the walking. I should have... Literally in that scenario, I didn't have to deal with cremation. Why am I doing this, bro? Oh my god. See, so... How is that fair? Yeah, that last death is complete. Oh my god, let me... I swear to god. That last death has me so frustrated. There was no reason for that nonsense. Take the gun. I feel like... Oh my god, it switched the temperatures. Well, at least I finally got to see myself freeze to death. Don't catch a cold next time. Honestly, I thought I had reached a new point when it comes to all these mechanics, but now it's like I'm dying to pretty much everything. Well, first land rigs, but then now it's like this claw's getting me. Oh, this stupid camera's pissing me off as well. Oh my god, I thought it went away with the toxin. Seriously? Go away. Okay. Finally got some stress off me there. Yeah, look how, like, okay, actually no, now I don't see that issue, of course, it's because I'm moving. Wait, bro. Did I not stare at the... What's crazy is that I can't get through 2 rotations. That's all that's happening. 2 rotations of these mechanics. 1 rotation of the bloody buried man. Like, what in the... Bro. What? Like, nothing is different about this night. Nothing is different besides how, like, everyone being quicker in terms of reaction times. I don't know what that sound was, but I'm not taking chances. That was the sound I heard. I heard a vent sound and I didn't recognize it. Shoot. Why? Get this fucker, get away from me! Fucking... No. You're not gonna do this stupid shit again. No. Restart. I'm not dealing with that fucking strangling hand and I gotta go fight it off and then I gotta grab the gun and then I gotta find the plant. No. I'm not dealing with that again. You're crazy. Hold on a minute. I knew it. I knew you would try it. I'm slow again. I'm not uploading tomorrow. It's like, I wish the claws just showed up immediately. Because this is just so frustrating. I wish, like, I don't know anymore. Like, the claw, like, it's so debilitating how... I can't even recognize... No. Alright, it's the next day. Or, next night. And, we gotta beat the second day. We really gotta do this because this has been a long, arduous journey, I would say. So the claw's out. Uh-oh. I didn't even realize he was there. It's alright, slow start.
A few moments later.
There we go, finally. Oh, that was a lot of time in the making. Oh. My heart was racing there. Okay, I've already gone through this night twice. Do we have to keep doing it until I lose my mind? When will this hell end? Congrats, Reese. Man, you're like, okay, you're free. Huh? You beat our challenge. And so, you finally don't have problems sleeping. It's been 2 days, and you'll be sentenced to death in a few minutes. That is why I let you pass the challenge. It's like, cause you're dead anyway. Okay? I still can't comprehend what's inside of you, Reese. You had absolutely nothing to do with that child. Wait, what? Do you even care about others? Oh, or maybe they're trying to say that we didn't even know the child, even though we killed them. Like, you know, senseless act of violence type thing. What they feel. Do you care about what they feel? You are dead to me after you murdered that child. Okay, so again, just misunderstanding English there. I was about to say, wait, we actually didn't kill the child? What? I was about to say. Okay, this is just a dream. It's funny that you didn't realize it after all these years. I've become a part of the experiment ever since I had a memory. Or, I guess, for a long time. I still don't even know. Is this all an experiment? I don't even know anymore. I'm glad that I never forgave you in these 8 years of searching for you. Stay angry. You deserve it. Oh wait, no. I thought Reese was saying that. Oh, he was like he was, you know, grumbling and all that. No time to speak. Any last words? What? Goodbye, Reese. So, I'm still even trying to... So, wait, was that actually in the dream? Oh, wait, no. Okay. Oh, no, so in the dream, he was being told goodbye, and then while he was sleeping, he got shot. Okay. Interesting. Now it makes me wonder... Okay, so if he's gonna die like that, I'm guessing he wasn't actually sentenced to death. I mean, in this case. I'm more than ready for a new world now. It is going to be perfection. Those fools won't see it coming. Nothing will ever be the same once it is done. And that is now. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a Sheriff Star, the Rest in Peace badge. Can I look at... There's a final day? You can't be serious. There's more to this? Oh... I already thought I was done. Okay, fine. Hello, Rave. What the hell is this? I thought Lanrix? I'm here to take distribution from our lead. Your case has not been finished. Stay where you are and listen closely. You're not going to run anymore. I'm going to come up and I'm going to find you. When I get here, I'll have tasted what's inside of you and wear your skin. What the hell? You are the only deal we will make. Everything you love will be lost once it has succeeded. You just don't know what is we just don't know what is legal. It's time to be above the law once again. It is time for retribution. To be or not to be. And that is... Okay, so that was the lawyer speaking. So the lawyer... What the... I can't even really... Like... okay. Well, it seems like we're then actually playing as Rave, so... I guess it's gonna be a completely different night. Reunion. Okay. Final day reunion. It is time to be above the law again. Are you ready for retribution? Because I sure am. Due to another legal system from my boss. I don't know what is the word they're trying to use here for legal system, right? But again, it's like the English has been weird pretty much the entire game. I'm pretty sure it's a translation thing, but anyways. I decided to make a tutorial for you, which is okay with me. Well, I mean, if you decide to make it, then I'm sure it would be okay with you. We can play all day, can't we? Anyway, you're stuck in your own stupid office with 4 items on your desk? The Dream Gun and Dream Taser. Only use it when necessary. Or maybe I don't know. Okay. I, the great lawyer, will try different paths to kill you. When you hear a loud metal footstep like your coach, come to the front door and hold on until I get away. So... keep the front door shut. You have small red vents in your office. And my shapeshift, I guess they'll try and shapeshift to get through. Use the dream gun to hit one of the red vents. My shapeshift will try to open. One of my hands will appear from out of nowhere under the desk. Do not question it. Just use the dream taser to shoot, to basically tase their hands. Okay, so tase hands under, right? Shoot the vents. Keep the door shut. Okay. Felix, better than you. Ignore me on another side. Shoot me in front. You should be ashamed. I will return the favor. We also have crosses here. Okay. Oh, got a little family portrait here. They had crossed out faces. Another sheriff. Okay. Gun. Is that Lanrix? I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Lanrix. I like wearing... Okay, well, you don't gotta be that... You don't gotta be that descriptive. The lawyer. I'm pretty sure the lawyer is Lanrix. But they had a... Are they or are they... I'm trying to remember now. I'm pretty sure this is Lanrix, anyway. Because Lanrix was called to be part of... Wait, no, it's not Lanrix, right? Wait, what? Oh, hallucinations? No, why did I do that? Wait, that's... I shot the taser. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay. I was about to say. I shoot you in the face. I mean, that was the go... I keep getting, I have to pay close attention to that vent because it will just vibrate. Luckily, I don't have to worry about any sort of panic now. So really, just keep an eye on, anything else is pretty obvious. The vent is probably the hardest thing to notice. Hold on. Well, I tried. So you can only shoot the ghost, basically. So, wait, I was gonna hold the door. I went to the door, but they pretty much... just pushed me out immediately. Okay, push. Wait, what? That sounded like the vent, but the vent didn't do anything. So never mind. Loud bang is for The vent, I think. That metal thud. Oh wait, no, there's a vent on the top left. I'm just blind. I didn't realize there was a vent on the top left until now. Did I not shoot him in the face? It didn't work. Ignore me in another side. Okay, so only... Okay, so yeah. When he's standing in front, shoot him. But if you see him on the sides, just ignore him. That was my mistake. Okay, got it. Knife, you got an argument. I'm trying to make out the hallucinations, but I don't know what it's in relation to. Ignore. No, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Hold the door. Okay, just keep showing up at the door. Make this easy for me. Oh, ignore. What? Let's see. Well, here it doesn't matter because I almost never really have that issue when he's on the right side. But I'm gonna try doing down the left side. Because at this rate, I don't know what else I can do. Because just as ignore, I assume that just meant, okay, just don't interact with them. I mean, it worked fine on the right side, but I don't know. Wait, no, look away. That was actually... Really? I didn't think you had to look away. I was so convinced I was just fine just doing nothing, but okay. At least now we know. I missed the gun. Oh my god. Look to the right. Luckily, nothing can happen while they're here. I will say one thing, the light flickering actually makes it a bit difficult for me to tell whether the vents are shaking. Because I'm trying to use my peripheral vision to keep an eye on it. But... Okay. Sick. Tell me, how am I supposed to shoot him when I'm busy covering the door? Time to experiment. Hold on. Oh, you can leave as soon as you hear the sound cue. That would help explain that, actually. What? What? What the hell? Ghost versus ghost? The lawyer. Okay, so now it's actually like a boss phase here. Now that we beat Reese, it's now time to kill the lawyer once and for all, I guess. I guess this means also I'm not gonna have to really worry about the mechanic anymore. Almost missed that. Shoot in the face only. I missed that. How do I do that? I have to be careful because if I miss the taser, it's game over. Come on, lawyer, show up. Showing up in the bloody vent. Where the hell? Where is this guy? Bro. He's literally camping the vents. This guy turned into what? Toy Chica? I wish I could at least do damage when he's in the vents. Well, like, even if it's a small portion, but him just constantly going after the vents is just prolonging this more and more. There we go. Press E repeatedly, what the hell? Was not prepared for that. What, anxious? What? When the hell did that mechanic come into play? No way, you're not gonna tell me I have to do a checkpoint. Oh, thank goodness. If the game made me do that all over again, I was gonna be so annoyed. Come on. Wrong thing, wrong thing. He's one hell of a sturdy fellow, isn't he? Two more shots. Maybe three, actually. Get out of here. It's not good enough. One more. You're done. Oh. I'm just gonna get all the ammo. Ooh. Do you realize who you've been messing with? Who I am? I think is probably a better way of saying it. You and the legal system messed up my hopes and dreams. Do you really think that everyone believes you have anything, any way to stop me? I tried my best to help you in every way I could, but I got nothing. Don't you want a lawyer? That's like a funny question. Oh, nobody gives a damn about your point. I need your sign. What is even more insane? I ain't choose to help you. Wait, I just realized. Wait, hold on a minute. How did I just realize this? Forget this. How did I forget that Rape shot his lawyer? He shot his lawyer, I think, after night 4? And that's why... No wonder he's pissed at the bloody sheriff. I completely forgot. He said is like, I ain't need no lawyer. He said something like that, and then shot him. And now he's pretty much returning the favor. Oh, I completely forgot about that. I'm going to kill you and wear your skin. He really likes wearing skin, you little shit. And then your life will be lost like your father. Oh, damn, that RoboCop came in clutch there, didn't they? I need a shower? Huh? So I guess that RoboCop Ravedan was in fact real after all. I mean, he kind of alluded to as much. What if this is the experiment? Honestly, it's the only thing that makes sense now. Lanrix, Rave, are you alright? What's going on? That's what I want to know. I just don't want to talk about it. You can tell me. You can't just leave it like that. You're covered in blood. Or whatever the hell he used. He just leaves. He's like, what the hell? So you have someone in blue. I'm guessing Father and Ravedan. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have an inkling as to what the hell's going on story-wise. I mean, we do still have documents that we can look through, but I just feel like I'll get into all of that at one point or another. Is this credits? We've reached the credits. All right. Overall, that was a great game. I mean, I had a lot of troubles, gameplay-wise, but I think in general, again, a lot of, like, there's so many similarities. Like, this game feels so familiar to something like Shadow Knights, obviously, although this one, I would argue, like, not as goofy to a certain extent, right? And, you know, you literally got, like, you know, I mean, where do you even start, right? Mechanics-wise, like, as they go through the game, right? You got, like, you know, there's a lot going on, but it's not super, it's all about, like, timing and reaction. That's really where the difficulty of the game kind of hits for me personally. Because, I mean, when you think about it, some of the characters only show up, like, what, twice on the final night or whatever, or night 6, I guess. Or night 2, basically, the second day. Right? I don't even know where I'm going with this. I mean, first things first, right? Visual design, again, very familiar with Shadow Knights. Right, given that, you know, a lot of the same people that worked on Shadow Knights worked on this game. Specifically, I think I recognize Lanrix. I'm not so sure if I recognize Ravedan's name, but from what I understand, there's a lot of, like, similar people working on the games and whatnot. So obviously, the visual design is so recognizable from that point on. You have, gameplay-wise, you know, you have some pretty cool mechanics. Like, you have the plant. You know, you gotta find them on cameras. You then also have these secondary mechanics where you can steal your gas mask and your gun. I also do like that you can fight back, in a sense, in this game with said gun. There's a lot to cover. I don't even know why I'm trying to go over my thoughts now when I have the credits. I think, you know, honestly, that kind of encapsulates this whole playthrough. I feel like I've been just all over the place with this game in terms of, like, trying to get a grasp, because so much has happened. So I kind of want to, like, take things a bit slowly. So, story, I think, like, obviously with that ending, story-wise, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have much of an inkling as to what happened, right? Clearly, there's some sort of, like, revenge plot here from the sheriff towards us, Reese. We don't know exactly what Reese did besides the crimes he committed, right? And it's, they talk about, like, you know, among all things, they have this experiment that they're talking about. I don't know if that's related to RoboCop Ravedan. You know, then you have this dream sequence. Is that the experiment in question? Because that it's like, it's so strange how there are things that show up in the dream that, you know, technically speaking, Reese shouldn't really know of to some extent. Like, or maybe not know of, but there's, like, too many coincidences. And then, of course, towards the end of the dream, you know, he's talking about, you're gonna die in a few minutes, and maybe that's just, you know, Reese being a bit self-aware, but at the same time, he's sleeping. Like, that part is, like, story-wise, is, like, it's kind of, like, all over the place, because I don't even know what the relation is with all the characters, right? At first, the lawyer, I thought, was our lawyer, but no, it was the sheriff's lawyer? Why in the world did the sheriff need a lawyer in that particular point in time? Rest in peace, Rave's grandma. I feel like I said that out of nowhere, but I just read it immediately. And then, of course, poor lawyer, they just didn't stand a chance. Also, I just realized, is that the cabinet that's in the dream sequence? Because I recognize that cabinet with the AF, and then it's like, I'll show in a bit. What have I been doing the whole time? That's what I'm asking myself. I swear, this was supposed to be worth it. I must admit, you look like you've seen better days, and your mind is unlike anything I've seen, Felix. Also, this is Felix. We saw that name in the journal at one point, but in the, final tutorial. I know all too well what it's like, trying to help a sheriff. That's such a specific circumstance. I know what it's like helping a local sheriff, and only for it to rot because he believes you don't understand experiments, right? Again, that is such a specific circumstance. Like sheriffs and experiments in the same sentence is already weird enough as it is. Good news, but it doesn't seem right to me. I'm an odd fellow, and I have been observing you since when a little ex-friend of someone died. I'm not sure who exactly. I doubt it's Reese. I mean, they literally just died. I know how you behave, act, and your nature to build and destroy for your acquaintance. In this case, the sheriff, I'm guessing. Who is this? What do you want? I'm interested in you because we share similar feelings. The fact that everyone else, particularly your acquaintance, the sheriff, does not care about you in the same way that they do not care about me. Oh, okay. I was about to say that was well. Okay. We have an objective in common. Kill our acquaintances and their friends. With us together, they stand no chance. So, what the hell? Well, I haven't seen this. Shatster. Oh my god, of course. The bloody developer behind Shadow Knights, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Shaded Horizon. Yeah, of course. They all have their own they all have their OCs just getting their grubby bits on everything and getting involved everywhere. I've seen it in Shadow Knights. It's happening here again. I mean, we really had a bunch of cameos. Those like little rare scenes in the, when we're playing through the game. But there we go. We got all 3 of the badges anyway. Now, can I see extras? Yes. Okay. Oh. Is there a custom night? Oh, good lord. I don't even want to look at it. We'll leave custom night for next time. Or, hell, actually, this actually might honestly explain everything that there is to know about the game. First off, more games. Let's see. A Week with Javier, we've played that. Project Joko, I have not played. That's... Okay, Shadow Knights we've played. Those nights at Piero Diner. Alright, so looking back at this more games section before we hop into the rest of the extras. Actually, I don't even know if I want to hop into extras. Because I'm going to do custom night. I could try custom night now, honestly, but I feel like so much has happened. I kind of want to leave that for next video. So, real quick, I guess, we'll just cover the more games section since, I don't know, since we're here, I guess. We played through a Week with Javier's. I believe there are more games in that series, I'm pretty sure. I know there's like a side game as well that I have to cover. We also have Shadow Knights, which was, I think, pretty much the first game in this whole, like, quote-unquote universe, right, of all these OCs. Right, Shadow Knights led me to Week with Javier, I'm pretty sure, plus some, I think, suggestions of that game. And then that led me here. Those at Piero's Diner, or Piero Diner, I don't think this game is in development anymore because I took a look at the game page and it hasn't been like updated in 3 years. So I don't think this game actually is a thing. There are old demos though, so I might actually take a look and see what was going on there. And then finally we have Project Jericho. Project Jericho I've already been following for a while and I definitely will get to it at one point. This is the game by Dispop. In fact, I'm pretty sure I saw they have a cameo in the credits, they have a cameo. I saw their name in the credits. But yeah, Project Joko will definitely be taking a look at as well. Not now, probably in the near future. And then I guess we'll do the same thing for, like I said, that demo of this game. But I think with that said, I want to give my thoughts in a more concrete fashion instead of whatever I tried doing during the credits, because I need some structure, okay? This has been a crazy playthrough, it feels like. Like, on my side of things, like, I feel like it has been such a weird experience. I don't think I've ever felt so weirded out by a playthrough, and that's not on the game. It's more like my experience with the game. It's not even because of the game. It was just like, this is like one of the... It was such a rare experience for me to have this kind of trouble with a fan game. I don't remember the last time I had this much trouble with a fan game, honestly. I think the closest thing that comes to mind is like those Knights of Fredbear's New Destiny. Hell, to some extent, way back when, Mary's Arcade, but that was mainly because of the difficulty of planning everything. But point being, this has been such a like, I've been coming up, I'm trying to come up with all sorts of words, what the hell? There's a lot of going on with this playthrough, it felt like for me, so I'm glad that I finally get a semblance of closure here by getting the 3 endings. In terms of, obviously visual design, it's a bit grittier, obviously, given the theme, right? We're in a prison, dream prison. A lot grittier with the characters that we have here. Ravedan, his friend Living, Cremation, Consume. Some wacky ones here, like Target, Hunter the Plant, or, Buried Man. Headless Ray. Not Headless Ravedan? Interesting. Also, wait, they're headless? What? Okay. And Landworks, right? In terms of mechanics, I didn't have trouble with the mechanics for the most part. Ravedan, Living, pretty easy, right? Gas, put the mask on, easy. Cremation, I initially didn't have trouble with, and then I forgot one of their mechanics, and so they started giving me trouble, but all in all, a lot of temperature management makes me think of One Night at Flumpty's, how you had to manage the temperature, or specifically One Night at Flumpty's 3, managing the temperature with the coals and whatnot. Same thing like Night at Nuggets, only in that case it's more of a power management situation, from what I remember. Or maybe it was also a temperature thing, I'm not sure, but similar like kind of mechanic with like controlling the temperature or something to that degree. Consume was pretty much the AC unit itself. I guess technically speaking, Cremation was a character that worked in tandem with the AC. This is where you actually manage your temperature, and then you get the virus and whatnot. Not, again, too tricky. It's just like, a lot of times you just have to keep an eye on both of them, really. Target, shoot with the gun. Glad we actually got the fight back. Then you have Hunter, which gave me a lot of trouble because I misunderstood how their mechanics worked. Specifically, I thought what the game was trying to tell you is that Hunter can sometimes appear on camera without providing a sound cue. And I thought that's why I kept dying. For the longest time, I thought whenever they grabbed your hand, I thought that was just an instant death. But no, that's literally just a secondary mechanic where they tried to just steal your gun. Buried Man also gave me quite a bit of trouble, mainly from a reaction point of view, right? Like, you have to be really quick to react to him, and if you're dealing with anyone else while he starts walking, you're pretty much done, it feels like. Headless Ray is also a tricky one because you have to constantly be aware of those 3 claws. The worst one is obviously the claw that you have to shoot, because that's the only claw that you have to be proactive with. You can avoid the camera claw and the coffin claw very easily, but with the red claw, you have to actively shoot it. And then Landrix, where you kind of just like, they kind of just show up on camera and you just like kind of like shoot them away with like a little, pretty much holding a button down. Very similar to, I would say, something like Evolution Knights, Vaporeon's mechanic, or especially Evitronics specifically, where you have Vaporeon, they move to a specific camera, you have to find them, use the use a function to kind of like get them to go away, kind of like that. And then with everything working in tandem, it got really tricky, mainly because, again, Buried Man, if they were with anyone else, things got, very dicey, especially if there's a bloody claw in the coffin you're trying to do with Buried Man. It was so frustrating. But all in all, I really do like the mechanics. They actually work well, pretty well. I would say the only thing that is annoying is sometimes you get cases where, I guess like the cases where, for example, Hunter and Buried Man, if Hunter arrives, makes a sound, right, for the cameras, while Buried Man starts walking, it's game over, because you can't react in the later nights, in the like nights, in second day, basically, because you have to react to them way too quickly, or rather, they have very short fuses, and you can't realistically deal with both mechanics in time. Alright, so long story short, I'm gonna keep my thoughts on the story held off until I make the custom night video. Because we're gonna go through custom night, we're gonna go through extras, which includes all of the documents that we've collected. Alright, so side note, by the way, I'm trying to find one more document that I'm missing, but I knew I recognized the lawyer's body. He literally took the file cabinet from the dream world somehow. That's an interesting coincidence. But that's gonna be it for this part of Sheriff, where we finally got all the main endings. All we have to really do now next time for the final video, custom night, cover the extras, and I'll give my final thoughts on the story once we've gone through all the documents and whatnot. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, hit that notification bell to keep up to date on future videos. The game will be in the description below as always. With that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.